Welcome to the USCA AC National Championships, Association Croquet, held at the National Croquet Center in West Palm Beach in March of 2025. Your tournament director is Doug Grimsley. This is a sponsored USCA event, and newly elected President Beverly Cardo invites you to check out the website, sign up, and join us on the lawn. Our appreciation goes out to Chris Barley, a longtime channel sponsor, and to Stuart Preston, who is sponsoring the editing. Our exclusive equipment sponsor is Don Oakley in the Croquet store, who can provide anything anybody needs to play this game at club, championship level, 9-wicket through association and golf croquet. Check out his website. And now we head to Florida, the home of countless croquet facilities, all the way from Jacksonville to north down to West Palm and Sarasota, where in Venice, the Sarasota County Croquet Club is the biggest public club in the country. The National Croquet Center in West Palm Beach is the center of it all, located just south of the Palm Beach International Airport, providing easy access. The club has 12 lawns and a fabulous clubhouse. The lawns are numbered 1, 2, and 3, which are lighted, and then 4 and 5, followed by 6 and 7, which are the show courts in front of the clubhouse, and then 8, and then 9 through 12 over on the north side of the club. Those courts in the lowlands on the far east side are where 9-wicket gets played and will be the site of future expansion before too long.
Yeah.
Back to court 6 for more
That's why I took that again instead of
action in Block A. This is a single game match. Fairly early in the morning. We got a social gathering here. David Druitt, good friend from Ontario. Jim Irwin, another good friend from the New York Croquet Club and a former doubles partner of mine. I don't think Randy knows it yet, but he's about to become the first gentleman of American Croquet, his wife Beverly Cardo being elected the new president of the USCA a few days after this game was played. And world number 1, Robert Fletcher from Australia, playing blue and black, is going to go in first. Medium distance super shot. On ClarkCroquet.com, Chris Clark lays out all the possible responses to a super shot depending on exactly where the super shot goes. ClarkCroquet.com. The super shot generally means they're going to shoot at you on the second turn. So Randy's response south of hoop 4 is not the usual way. Ordinarily, that red ball goes to maximum distance so that the shot from the end of A block and the shot from the third corner are the same distance, in the vicinity of 19 yards. And this is when you don't use that standard east boundary opening second turn, because it gives Robert a shot of 15 yards or less. By way of corroboration, you'll see Robert respond to a super shot by Zach or Tom in the knockout with a maximum distance ball. Bingo. It was center ball, too. This is not the only advantage of a super shot, but it's the one everybody has in mind. You hit in with your third ball and get a 3-ball break. Once again, I'm going to dispense with the scoreboard unless Robert or Randy breaks down and the game becomes more interactive. The scoreboard will make a brief appearance at the end of each break. I'm going to make a concerted effort not to rhapsodize excessively about Robert's level of play. But that shot has world champion written all over it. I've often wondered whether, in running this 3-ball break, knowing that the 4th ball comes in from a balk line, we should make an effort to keep everything inside the rectangle of the outer 4 hoops so that if you break down, it doesn't give the 4th ball an easy shot. Staying inside that rectangle is a good thing to keep in mind in running any 3-ball break anyway. Anybody has an opinion about that, feel free to comment. Notice how the black ball jumps on the stroke. You can make the argument that if it doesn't do that, you've double tapped. Somebody suggested that that bird making that call is a wood pigeon. I'm declaring the wood pigeon the mascot of this tournament. Inside the box with this one-back Pioneer is especially important because after 6, you're changing direction and you don't want to have to go north of the hoop to get to the one-back Pioneer. Just like that. Patty Chapman's website, croquetdev.com, goes into this in detail. But his two basic choices here are a defensive spread with one ball over on the west boundary and the other two on the east boundary in diagonal spread configuration, leaving out the peg ball. The tendency would be, for instance, to put blue on the west boundary and give black a rush on red from the east boundary, so he'd be making hoop one off partner. Pretty clear he's not going to do that by where he put red. He's giving himself a rush to the west after three back, so looks like he's going to use the other choice, which is a three duck sleeve. So he's going to leave the hoop one ball on the boundary and then put the opponent between that one and the black ball, all 2-3 yards apart, arranged like three ducks in a row, taking care not to leave a double from either balk line. Opponent misses from B-bog. The triple's pretty straightforward. Well, for the likes of Robert Fletcher, anyway. The opponent misses from corner one into corner two, then digging out that corner two ball can be problematic. In fact, keep that in mind when you watch game 2 of Robert's semifinal against Zach Watson. It'll be out sometime next week. So there you have it. Super shot opening. Third turn hit in, 3-ball break in third turn, 3 ducks leave, and the potential for a fifth turn triple. Despite getting their behinds kicked, I think the American players are genuinely appreciative of the display that Robert's putting on and what they're learning from it. That goes double for me. He's doing all the stuff that I know about, but never get to capture on video. He's shooting at blue, and because of that, his miss puts yellow probably level with hoop 2, making it a lot easier for Robert to pick up. You might want to consider whichever ball you shoot at, aiming it so that it ends up in corner 2. If he gets a really good hoop 2 pioneer out of red, then he'll be able to go get yellow before he makes hoop 2. That could have been better. You like to make hoop one on partner if you can, because if you break down, there's no opponent ball waiting to pounce. And in this situation, you could send a Peely to 4 back right after hoop 1. I don't think anybody pays much attention to this, but the way this split shot for the peel is lined up is what Wiley recommends because of the spin that it puts on the black ball that pulls it through the hoop when it hits the right stanchion. If yellow were on the other side, then the spin would be incorrect. But again, it's so close, I'm not sure how much it really matters. Another thing that Wiley recommends that nobody pays attention to is that here, because he wants to set up the reverse rush and red is to the west of hoop 2, he would suggest you keep it to the west of hoop 2 instead of risking hitting the hoop or something, doing what Robert just did. That way the rush is back down the middle of the court, which is no disadvantage. So if you think putting your escape ball on the east side of the hoop is problematic, just leave it on the west side. Folks learning to do triples here might think about rushing black over to Pinot to get it ready for that peel. But that doesn't really do you any good because it's going to be a back peel after you make 6. Robert has no compunction about using the peelee to make sure that the break is not in jeopardy. Yellow was out of position on the other side of 5, so rush up there with the peelee, stop shot it back to Pinot, and then because you get another crack at the peelee, everything's in place. So instead of sending black to Pinot and taking off to yellow with all that furniture in the way, he did a nice rush and a stop shot and probably got better placement of black anyhow. Drive shots and stop shots. First thing he's had resembling a problem so far. The risk here, of course, is that any kind of follow-through will generate a double tap, so he has to hit down sharply on the striker ball. Remember last game how I was hoping somebody would use the Dilley as the pioneer for 3-back? I can't believe my good fortune. And I did not look ahead before I said this next bit. Now, if he's red Patty Chapman, he'll put red in pioneer position at 4-back, go to yellow, bring it south, put it 3 yards south of the peg, and then make 3-back off black, positioning black so he can rush it to peeling position at rover. And if he gets that, he'll do a stop shot peel on black to rover and then turn around and rush yellow back toward 4-back. Oh my God, he's going to do it. And of course, it's not that he's red Chapman. It's that Patty Chapman, a former world champion himself, is just writing what current practice is in this situation by the top players. Oh my God, he's getting close. I've never seen anybody do this before. I've tried it myself, but I've never seen it done in competition. He's going to try for the peel, but if it's just close or it jawses or something else, that'll work just fine too. And you see where the yellow escape ball is so that he can get to 4-back and continue to break. Fulfilling his sacred obligation to entertain. Now, is he going to set red up to bombard black through the hoop? Probably not. He'll probably just use it to get really close so he can do an Irish peel and have a good escape ball. Yeah, keep red and yellow on the same side. So, super shot, third turn break to 4 back, 3 duck sleeve, and a fifth turn triple peel using the peely as the 3 back pioneer. I am in hog heaven. And Robert Fletcher takes Randy Cardo in block play, 26-0, triple peel. So thanks as always to the USCA for bringing you this YouTube channel. Beverly Cardo invites you to check out the website, sign up, and get out there and join us on the lawn. Thanks as always to Chris Barley for his channel support and to Stuart Preston for supporting the editing. And be sure to check out our exclusive equipment sponsor, Don Oakley and the Croquet store, providing anything anybody needs to play this game at any level, whether you're starting a game yourself, starting a club, or trying to win a world championship. And be sure to check out that new arrow mallet. So give us a like, subscribe. It really does help. Hit the notification bell. We have 2 more block games to post, and then a lot of games from the knockout. There's another good 10 days worth of material yet to come. And all of it is educational, entertaining, or both.